Hello, Vanessa. How are you?
Hi, good, thank you.
Nice to see you.
Thank you.
We're going to go ahead and review a little bit of what we covered last time you were here. How did your homework go? Your goals that we had set up for you, how did that go?
They went well and they've helped me. I got in touch with some family members, like I said, my mom, that helped a lot. But I'm having trouble with the feeling better about myself, telling myself that I'm worthy or well. I'm having still a little issue with that. I can't get over the being happy part.
When you say issues, can you reflect? Can you help me a little bit more? I'm trying to get to that feeling. Explain to me that feeling when you say.
I feel sad. I sometimes at times I feel depressed, and that kind of gets in the way with telling myself I'm worthy and I can do this, and I have so much to look forward to. It's if I don't feel happy, I don't feel I can get there.
I see. Can you? So you got in contact with some family members because the goal was you want to be happy,
Yes.
right? That is the goal. And then the two other things is that I have the paper that we covered that we set up as a chart for you was stay in contact with important families in your important people in your life, and the other one was affirmation. So is that the one that you feel like you didn't do? They didn't really work for you?
Yeah, I don't feel like
I
don't believe it. Maybe in a way.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, so what I had planned for you for this session, I would like to try something something called self-talk, and the self-talk is and also thought stopping. So whenever you start feeling negative about yourself, I want you to stop that thinking. So what I would like you to try for homework for this week is, and it's one of the therapies that I had in mind for you. I'm going to give you this this notebook, and I want you to record as you stop your thought, that whatever you're thinking negative. I want you to stop at the moment and then go record how you feel and what certain thing makes you feel that way. And then when I see you back next time, we can go back and just to see what's triggering that emotion, because we want to change that. You want to change that. That's what we're trying to do. The other thing is the self-talk. Since you said the affirmation didn't really work for you, I would like to try the self-talk just to see. Try this. This is another therapy that I had in mind for you. On that self-talk, you're going to be as almost like stopping what you're thinking. You're going to talk to yourself. That's basically what it is. So, for instance, if you're thinking, give me an emotion, because you mentioned something about you want to get past that. You start feeling depressed. You start feeling not happy. So, at that moment, that's when you're going to be changing. You're going to be talking to yourself. For instance, when is it that you start having this negative thoughts? I need an example of one feeling so I can give you an example. This is how you can change your thought. More of the self-talk so that you can change it to a better positive one. So let's say you wake up in the morning, or is there a certain time in the day that you start feeling negative? Like, when do you start feeling a certain way? Can you expand on that a little?
It's mostly, I don't know, it's just all the time, I guess. I don't know what's keeping me from being happy. I should be happy. I have everything I could possibly want or need. I have my son. I do get out sometimes.
When do you? Is there a specific or a certain event that triggers that thought? or is it when you're getting ready to do something?
Maybe at night because I'm alone, and I had my little lady. I used to care for her, and now I have all this extra time, I guess, because she's not there filling that
I see.
space.
Okay, so that makes sense. So, why would you be feeling like that at that time of the day?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so then that would be a perfect time for you to not only reflect, record, this, at that moment when you start maybe feeling down,
Mm-hmm.
feeling negative, feeling depressed, you're going to record down feeling sad. And then you can start putting, just your emotions, start, I don't know, start giving, and if you could also give me information on the time or even the day, and we're going to go ahead and do like a little graph just to see, because what we're trying to do, we want to change that thinking. That's what we're trying to do. We want to go from this negative thinking to a positive thinking. So what I would like us to do is, I want us to record that, but we're not going to dwell on the negative.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be more like, as soon as you start, you're like, whoa, I'm feeling this negative thought. Go ahead and, put the information down, but then switch it to
Something
positive, right? Well, the same thing with
positive,
the self.
real things that I have.
Right.
In my life.
What are you grateful for? How about things that you can remember her by? Moments that you did together that were like positive moments.
Mm-hmm.
You should try that. Dwell on the what you have right now at the moment,
Mm-hmm.
and if she was here, what kind of things could you be doing together? Or even, I know she's not here now, but where do you see yourself in the future? So start thinking of, picture yourself, in a year, where would I be? If I can go on vacation, where would I be going? So focus on the positive, focus on the tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
but I want you to be here in the present. Don't go back to the past, because we know that the past it makes you feel sad,
Mm-hmm.
because that's where we're trying to move you forward.
Mm-hmm.
Same thing with the self-talk. As soon as you start feeling a negative thought, you need to catch yourself, say, whoa, this is not going to work. Switch it. Instead of saying, I'm so sad. Why am I feeling blue?
Mm-hmm.
Stop yourself and then start thinking, I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm grateful.
I
I have a child.
Mm-hmm.
I'm healthy. I have a family. There's so many things that can make a person happy, because like you said at another of our previous session, you said money, you don't need the money to make you happy. There's other things. Okay, so that's the kind of therapy that I wanted us to try with you. It's a self-talk. So how are you going to use the self-talk? Like, let's say, think of an emotion or a feeling.
Mm-hmm.
How can you change it? Can you give me an example?
So, like, think about what I do have, what I should be happy for, because it's what I have now, and not so much what I had then.
Okay.
But I have it now, and I should be happy, and I can be happy now because I have, my son. I have, like you said, I'm healthy. My health, that's a very plus. And just start thinking about those things I do have,
Mm-hmm.
and should help me, feel good about myself, and feel happy.
Okay,
And move forward.
very good. Because do you see how we're trying to changing, the way we think?
The way you feel in that moment, change it.
Yes.
And just by thinking differently, changes your feeling.
That's exactly what it is. Yes, that's exactly what I would like us to try. So then what I'm gonna go ahead and summarize some of the things that we said. Okay, so our goal is still to make you happy.
Mm-hmm.
Our goal is also, one of them is, are you still gonna have contact with a loved one?
Yes.
And I think you should, because did that help you? as part of the homework? Very good.
She helped me.
Right, and so the affirmation did not work for you, especially if you're not used to,
telling myself.
Right.
Good
Well,
things.
then we're going to try then the self-talk, where you're going to stop.
Redirecting.
Right, you're directing your thinking. So we're adding that one, and we're also going to stop that thought stopping, but I want you to record it. So that's the homework that I would like to assign for you. It's because I want to record this behavior that you have, this thinking, the way of thinking, and I want to graph it. I want to be able to go with you and say, oh, and is there a pattern?
Yeah.
But not only that, it's a behavior that we're trying to change.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And since you're the one in control of your thinking, that's why I need you, so that you can see it, and then we can go over it together. So that's the homework that I have for you, the therapy also. And is there anything else I could do for you?
No, besides the talking and kind of pointing out maybe things that I probably already know, but I couldn't let myself feel or see. It's because I didn't think I had it in me, or just somebody telling me, that I do.
Very good, Vanessa. Okay, well then I can't wait to see you next week, and I do see you that you look a little bit more upbeat than when you first started. Well, again, thank you for this wonderful session.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.